So hello everybody again, welcome back. Hey, before we get started, please like and subscribe to my channel and ring that bell if you want notifications when I upload new videos. So today we're looking at this MiG-21 in 1/48 scale from Academy. MiG-21 is a pretty cool jet, I think. I like the camo on the box top there. Here on the sides we also have some better looks about it. I like this camo a lot. But this looks like that color from the old Modernised color, a field drab. Don't know if I can get something like that really. But maybe Humbrol or something. I can get Humbrol best here. Humbrol or Revell. And Humbrol's usually better. So here's our instruction sheet. It's either 6 sprues, 5 are gray plastic, and 1 clear. The front side we have information in English and I guess Japanese or Chinese about the aircraft. Or Korean? I don't know. I think it's Korean. I always forget which company comes from where. So number 1, we build the cockpit. We have our seat in the back and the headrest part here. We put the instrument panel, the stick, and the pedals and the seat inside the cockpit. Then we build the front together, put the cockpit in with this part and the nose cone. So number 3, then we build the exhaust together. We put the exhaust in, the fuselage halves together. There's some instructions here, you have to cut these tabs off. And number 4, we build the wings and the tail together. We've got our flaps here too. Number 5, we put the tail on. We put the rump on here. Put this cockpit piece inside and the canopy on. So number 6, you put the pivot tube on and the wings and the horizontal stabilizers. A couple other smaller parts here. Number 7, we're building the main landing gear. There's a removable useless portion. It looks like that. So number 8, we're building the landing gear more, put the wheels on. We got our gear bay doors here. Number 8 here we have some instruments here to put on. These gear bay doors and this fin here underneath. The air brake cover. Number 9, we put the wheels in. We got our nose and main wheels. And more, the struts, and then there's these covers here too. So number 10, we start building, we get a K-13A radar ATOL missile. We have a UB-32 rocket pod, a K-13 AA2, that's again the missiles, a UB-16 rocket pod, we have a GAH-23L cannon pod. And we put the pylons on here. We got a double missile rack here. And here is our K-13A or K-13 armament diagram here. We got drop tanks too, but I didn't see, where's the drop tanks? I don't see no drop tanks here. Not in the instructions at least. Then here we have one of our painting options, MiG-21 MF, former Soviet Air Force. Light sand, dark brown, dark green, light blue-gray, and metallic gray. And then here Here's another sheet with option 2. MiG-21MF, Hungarian Air Force. Dark green, light brown, light green, metallic gray. And option 3 from the Indian Air Force, MiG-21M. Light gray, dark green, and metallic gray. I wish they made all the instruction painting charts in color though. So before we look at the kit, I wanted to, I got this for it. It's from Aries, resin, photo etch, and it has a film for the instrument panel as well. It's a really good detail kit for this. So here's the decal sheet for this. You see we have Soviet, Indian, and Hungarian decals with numbers and stencils. There's no decal for the cockpit. There's no decal for the instrument panel, but we have a film for that, so it's okay. That's why I bought the extra parts. But they look good. The colors look really nice. Don't know how they'll really hold up though. So here we have our sprue A. You can see our front of the fuselage here. Parts of the engine, parts of the cockpit. It's kind of mixed up. Looks like the tail here. And this is the piece that goes underneath the fin there. The molding looks pretty good. I think the seat has some good detail on it. There's even seat belts molded into it there. Looks like the engine is pretty bare boned, but there's some good detail on this. Good panel lines. There's good detail on the rear piece too. So here's sprue B. You see our wings. Here's our nose cone, engine intake, the front wheel, more engine parts here, some of the landing gear struts. Here, once again, good panel lines. The inside of the gear bay here looks, I think that's the inside of the gear bay for the front. You see some good detail in there. And the landing gear struts look good too. And there's some texture there for the rear landing gear. I think the engine looks okay. The wheel is good too. Okay, those other two parts are, here we have the tail. Here's the front of the fuselage, the cockpit. See good detail there. The instrument panel looks pretty good too. There's a front piece for it. More seat halves. I guess there's two different kinds. Bottom of the cockpit floor is nothing. The arm panels look okay. Not really a lot to see on this sprue. Here we have 2x sprue E. You see it's our weapons. Also have our wheels. Main landing gear there. Pylons. And some instruments and stuff like that. And parts of the landing gear too. I think the missiles look pretty good. These drop tanks look good too. Rocket pods. The pylons have a lot of good detail on them. And lastly here we have our clear parts. We have a canopy. There's a couple of lights there. And the HUD. It's pretty thin. I think the framing looks okay too. I think for an older kit like this, it looks like a pretty good one. The details are pretty good, and it's not really, it's a good budget kit. Plus it has, you know, more decal options. I'll probably be building the Russian version. I think it'll build into a nice looking model. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and join me next time. We're going to take a look at this Tiger 1 Austrian E from Fishbed in 135 scale. Really cool tank. See you then.